Yeah, drink with me.
Yeah, ooh, this is good.
So if you got Beer Geek followers, they should know.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I don't say Beer Geek with a derogatory tone. I think it's a good thing to be into beer. You know, folks like who I would call Beer Geeks are crucial to the movement, if you will. You know, the people who they know what's going on. You know, we've got a guy. You know, you'd think, oh, all brewers are beer geeks. So, I would say that's mostly true. We have one guy on our staff who's he's been all over the place. All of his travels are for beer, and you know, he's not a younger guy. You know, as far as our staff goes, anyways. And you could be like, oh, I'm going to Omaha, you know, and he'd be like, oh, you got to go to this place and that place and make sure you try this. I mean, he's literally a walking encyclopedia, and it's those types of people, you know, and they're not just, you know, they're everywhere really these days. It's those types of people who are just wonderful, I suppose, guides, you know, for anybody who happens upon craft beer, wants to know something more, you know, whatever. So I think that's a fantastic thing. But we can move on to this beer if you want.
Sure. So what is the beer that we just opened, and what?
So this is Bourbon County. It's in the Bourbon County family, so it is the Bourbon County Stout Rye variant. And generally speaking, every year we make a special variant. So this was from a couple of years ago. This is from 2012. And it has cherries in it. And so what it is it's Bourbon County Stout with some rye added to the grain bill, and then it's aged in the rye barrels. And I think I mentioned that earlier. And this particular one with the cherries is just was locally just pulled up its regular name of cherry rye, and that's what it was. That's what we've all kind of known it as. And I liked it very much young, and I'll now be tasting it a couple years older. Yeah, and the cherry's still there. I think some people definitely have commented on it, you know, not being quite as bright and pungent as it initially was, and that's typical. However, one thing I like about beers that can be aged properly, which probably fewer than people actually think, but whatever, is that they become a little more subtle, a little more mild, a little more, you know, some of those rough corners, especially in the higher alcohol beers, get smoothed down a little bit. And dark beers obviously age and oxidize in a very lovely way. And so as this one has gone, it's really nice. When it first came out, it was quite cherry forward, and if I'm not mistaken, it was probably in the neighborhood of 40 pounds of cherries per whiskey barrel, and that's stems and pits and all, which made a hell of a mess and was a son of a bitch to get cleaned up. But anyways, it turned out really nice, and some people thought, oh, it's too much cherry, but I liked it then, and I really like it now. I think it's subdued and blends really well. And again, I mean, I don't know if we list the alcohol on here. We probably do. Well, maybe not, because it was, oh no, yeah, so 13.7%, so almost 14%. And it's very, very drinkable. You know, there's no hotness. Yeah, it drinks nice. I'm very happy with this.